How I would launch an AI assisted business funding agency in 2025 with AI doing the heavy lifting. We're going to talk about it. As you can see on the left over there, you have a screenshot, $75,000 approval for my client. 10%, $7,500 is made. If you're new to the business model, we get people approved and then we charge a 10% success fee on the back end. So you just need one client to make a lot of money. Watch the entire video because I have a special treat for y'all at the end of the video, right? So the future of business funding is here and it's powered by AI. That's just the reality, right? But there's more to success than just using AI tools. So I'm going to show you the complete roadmap to building a thriving funding agency that's going to help you generate consistent six-figure income. So let's get straight to it. If my thing will work. Okay. So the massive opportunity is waiting for you. So business owners are desperate for capital. Banks are changing and everything is just getting harder if you're not leveraging AI. So every day, thousands of business owners are struggling to secure the funding that they need to essentially grow. This is where you're going to come in as the expert that's using AI to provide solutions. So traditional banks are slow, they're complicated, they're rejecting people that are qualified. It basically creates a gap in the market. So people that are smart entrepreneurs, you that's watching this, that you can use AI powered funding solutions, right? So 2025 is a perfect storm for launching this type of business. AI tools, they've matured. Automation is, accessible and it's in demand, for alternative funding solutions that it's in demand essentially, right? It's never been higher in terms of demand. So while most people are wasting a lot of time, they're just Googling, oh, how do I start a funding agency? How do I start a funding business? You can leverage proven strategies already and combined with AI to fast track your success. So that's an image over there. Boom. So let's be real. The truth about AI and business funding. So everybody's talking about AI. We know that it's a popular topic. It's a sexy term, but here's the reality that people are not telling you. So AI alone is not going to make you successful. It's literally a tool, but it has limitations. Simple example. If you give someone a gun, if they don't know how to use the gun, it's not going to be powerful versus someone else that knows how to use the gun. It could be powerful, right? So what AI can actually do, it could research the banks and lenders efficiently, so help you with that process. It could write personalized outreach emails, which is very, very efficient for lead acquisition. It could automate client onboarding processes, which is important. Generate your reports and documentation, schedule and manage follow-ups, content, et cetera, the whole nine. What AI cannot do, AI cannot replace proven funding relationships. So when you see my videos, if you're not new, if you see my videos where I'm talking about bank relationship managers, having those connections, you can use AI to help with that process, but human touch is still a thing, right? It can't structure complex funding deals. It can't provide you with a profitable agency model. It can't navigate lender requirements and preferences, and it can't close deals or build trust with clients. You can make the argument of certain things, but generally, y'all get what I'm saying. You don't got to be a smart aleck or a smarty pants of, oh, wait, like, no, we're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? So, the entrepreneurs that are making real money, they understand the distinction. They use AI as something to multiply what's already there. It's not a replacement for strategy and relationships. So just keep that in mind as you're working on your funding business or you're continuing your funding business. So the winning formula, AI plus proven business funding strategy, that's going to lead to success and speed of that implementation. The main difference between people that succeed and people that don't succeed, this is what I've seen with people that I've mentored. The people that don't be taking a million years to make a decision, they move with speed and succeed. That rhymed. The people that take forever to make a decision, those are the people that tend to not succeed. They tend to be overthinking everything. The people that you go to Starbucks, they make an order, they're taking a million years versus someone that has to make a decision quick and they're just like, okay, I need to get to the next thing. So just remember the characteristic of somebody that moves with speed and implements quickly and takes action quickly. That is a formula for someone that's being successful. So you want to leverage AI for speed and efficiency, like what I was saying. You want to automate a repetitive task that slow down traditional funding agencies. Let AI handle some of that stuff, client communication while you're focusing on higher ROI activities that you will do, like, working with the BRMs and things like that. So follow a proven blueprint. You never want to reinvent the wheel. This is why we always talk about mentorship as the key to success. So use tested strategies that already generate consistent funding approvals and predictable revenue streams. I showed y'all in the beginning, $75,000 approval, right? That is a proven thing as far as with the clients that we work with. So we understand that when we're getting people funded, we can probably get anywhere from 50 to $75,000 approval. That's anywhere from 5,000 to 7,500 commission. Some people don't make that within a month. So how powerful is it to just be able to get one client or your next client? Watch until the end. I'm going to give you a free guide that's going to help you with that. So keep watching. So get expert mentorship. So avoid costly trial and error by learning from someone who's already built successful funding agencies like myself. I've mentored people to do the same. So just understand that, right? So that will fast track your results with proven guidance. So real world AI applications and funding. So here's how successful funding business owners are using AI to 10x their efficiency and scale faster than ever before, right? So ChatGPT, common one that we know for communication. So you can generate obviously personalized emails. You can create SOPs, things that we're doing. You can write sales scripts. You can do email marketing. You can do a bunch of stuff. It's endless. AI CRM system, so you can automate your follow-up sequences, of course, client reminders, nurturing leads. That's very, very important. Money is in the follow-up. So you need to understand that when it comes to AI, when it comes to these CRM systems, right? So that you never miss an opportunity. And then data tools. So match clients with the perfect lenders, run pre-qualification assessments, and analyze funding options to increase their approval rates dramatically, right? So just remember, these are powerful tools. AI is literally used as a tool. You're not just saying that, oh, AI is the whole business. If you look at it that way, you're not going to make money. You have to look at it, it's not a replacement for the relationship, it's not a replacement for strategy, things like that. So just remember that it's a tool. So your complete roadmap to launch, right? So building a successful AI assisted funding agency is not complicated when you follow the right sequence. Here's the exact roadmap people that I mentor use to reach at least 10K per month, right? So number one, master the business model. You want to understand exactly how funding agencies generate their revenue, what clients pay for, and how to structure profitable deals that create a win-win scenario. Our business model is very simple. We get people access to funding. We get paid 10% commission on the back end. So you already know what it is, right? That's a business model. But what they're paying for is where you've got to understand the distinction. And it's this language barrier that people that work with me fully understand. There's a difference between saying that I do funding versus you help people get access to capital to grow or scale their business. So you have to be fully clear on what you're doing. And then number two, implement AI automation, right? So set up intelligence systems for client onboarding, automated outreach sequences for client acquisition, and then streamline processes that continue to help efficiency and you don't have to constantly be on it. So lender access. So you want to gain access to proven lender relationships and connections that actually approve deals. So this goes back to the BRM situation as well as private lenders. If you don't have these connections, then you don't have these connections. So sometimes when it comes to mentorship, this is for people that don't understand it. I'm talking to the people that understand it, the 1% that are like me when I used to work my 9 to 5. I worked a 9 to 5 as a chemical engineer. I wasn't afraid to invest in myself because I understood mentorship was paying someone to basically speed track the time and I don't have to waste time essentially, right? So those of y'all that understand that, you understand the importance of getting access to someone like myself that already has these bank relationship connections with the banks and then the connections the non-traditional way, right? Alternative lending. So these relationships I've built over the years, you're paying a small fee just to get access to it. So, you know, it goes without saying how powerful that is. And then you scale systematically. So you build repeatable processes that generate consistent income, allows you to scale beyond, 10K a month or wherever you're at. I'm assuming that you're just starting with the funding business. So you only need 1 to 2 clients really to get that 10K in a month. It might take time in the beginning, but the beginning is the hardest part. That's what I'll say, right? That's why I want y'all to stay until the end. I'm going to give you more information on the guide that's going to be able to help you get your first or next client. So real results, real growth. Don't just take my word for it. Obviously on the screen you see here on the left, you see my student Doc Davis. He was a credit repair business owner. and he wasn't doing funding before he found me. He invested in himself with me, and then he went on to make over $3,000 in minutes, in less than 7 days. And then in his first 30 days, he actually made a little bit over $5,000. I actually have if you're new, I actually have a case study video of him on my channel. So, it's already there. If you just go to my, I think it's client success stories playlist or funding testimonial or something like that. Just go to my channel, look at the playlist. If you're one of those people that are skeptical, I'm assuming if you're watching at this point, you're not those people with that weird poor mentality. So you understand, it is what it is. The results are there. Okay, so then we got Khaled. He paid me for one-on-one mentorship as well. He went on to get his first 50K Chase Business credit card. Remember, this is a system. And then you have Ali, who was a student that paid me as well. He was already successful as a business owner, but he came to me more so for just the credit help as well as just gaining that confidence. And he went on to continue to make more money. As you see right there, he funded his client 150K for a 15K payout. And then there's another one on the bottom. I think that's a 75K card, if I'm not mistaken. Far right, you see the $18,000 payout. The one I want to highlight was 75,000 of that was a Chase Business credit card. That's my student Brian Winston. Again, case study video of him is on my channel. And then if you go to my channel, like I said, I have case studies with all of these people. This one on the bottom right, that was Pedro. That was one of my students that I collaborated with. I didn't bring him on the channel, but I did a video on him on how he made $7,000 in a day, right? So when you look at the people that I've mentored, the people that have came through my ecosystem, these are people that they implemented with speed. They didn't look at it like, oh, what if this doesn't work? What if that doesn't work? What if this? What if this? What if this? That's how poor people operate, right? And I encourage y'all for the sake of your mentality, for the sake of your mental health, do not do business with poor people. Try to get far away from poor people as possible. If you're the poor person I'm talking to, I hope you're offended because I make these videos to get poor people away from me. I'm only working with action takers. All these people that you see here on the screen, they saw my videos, they saw how I articulated, they got attracted to me and my results and everything. And that's why they decided to do business with me. So I want you to potentially be the next successful case study, right? So that's why I do these videos to attract my unique tribe. So yeah. All right, let's talk about costly mistakes that kill funding agencies. So I've seen hundreds of aspiring funding business owners, make the same expensive mistakes. Here are some of them that's going to destroy your business before you even get started. So relying on YouTube University, I can't emphasize this enough. This is very dangerous, right? Because we're in this situation where I have the most valuable YouTube channel on the planet. I fully understand that, right? So the thing is, I'm such a giving person and giving value. I can't stop giving the value I'm giving on YouTube. But what I can control is letting y'all know if you just stick to YouTube, you're not going to get further than where you are, right? So free shit on YouTube is good. Free tutorials and everything, stuff like this I'm doing is good. But you got to understand the way YouTube is done is you're only seeing moments of people. You're not getting the whole picture. What's the difference between you watching my YouTube videos all day versus you get direct access to me? You can ask specific questions pertaining to your situation. Watching this right now, you can't ask me nothing, right? You could pause the video, play the video or whatever. I don't know what you're thinking. I don't know what your issues are. I don't know what's going on with you right now, right? So you got to understand that relying on just YouTube is very dangerous, right? And it's very dangerous in this case because I know that my YouTube channel is so valuable that you might think that that's all you need to be successful. But I'm here to tell you, as a creator of the YouTube, all the videos that you're seeing, that is not the case. You have to get mentorship, right? It's not just about that. You're going to have basically like the YouTube is created to help you solve a problem, but now you got three, four, five new problems. How are you going to solve those three, four, five new problems? You have to just pay the fucking bread, So that's just really what it is. I just wanted to spend some time on that because that's very, very important. I know a lot of y'all are stuck right now just because all you do is watch YouTube. So you have to get your money and stop being cheap, right? That's really what it is. All right, so believing AI equals business. Having access to AI tools doesn't automatically create a profitable business. You need to understand that if you don't understand it already. Without the proper strategy and relationships, you're just playing with expensive toys. You know what I'm saying? And then missing lender relationships. Again, The best AI in the world cannot replace established connections with real lenders who are going to approve these deals. These people that are getting my clients approved 50,000, 75,000, 35,000. These clients that are getting these high limit approvals on credit cards, I'm not talking about loans, on credit cards. When we talk about loans, now we're talking about 100K plus. You've seen probably the $200,000 approval, 20 bands made in a day. You've probably seen the $275,000 approved for one of my clients. I just went over it a couple videos ago. Almost 30 bands made in a day. AI is not going to replace that, right? So you got to understand that. And then quitting before your breakthrough. So most people they give up right before success because they lack proper mentorship and they don't know, that they're actually close to their breakthrough moment. I think my computer is about to die, so I gotta hurry up. I'm over here yapping too long. All right, so my proven program, 90 days to 10K a month. After helping many entrepreneurs build successful funding businesses, I perfected a system that gets results fast. Here's exactly what you get when you work with me. Direct one-on-one mentorship. Again, watching my YouTube all day is not going to help you with the specific stuff that you're going through and specific game that I purposely do not put on YouTube. So 90 days with me of intensive personalized coaching where I'm going to guide you through every step of building your funding agency. No generic courses, just focused, results driven mentorship. My exclusive lender network, you get access to my connections, direct access to my connections. That's huge ROI, right? AI enhanced systems, complete SOPs, automation workflows to help you with your business lead generation and all that. Step by step blueprint, exact roadmap I use to help clients, reach the 10K plus per month income, and we go from there. All right, so if you're ready to launch your agency, number one, if you're serious about launching your AI assisted funding business and you want to shortcut years of trial and error, I'm here to show you, what to do. So what happens next is, like I told y'all, I got a treat for y'all at the end. I created a free guide to basically help you get your first or next funding client. So basically, everybody that this is going to apply to. It's not if you're just getting your first client. If you just want to get your next client, so grab the guide below. It'll be there for you. Don't continue thinking about, oh, what if, the funding industry is going crazy, AI tools are ready, and the opportunity is wide open. So you definitely want to take action today. The future belongs to action takers. Three key reminders. AI is a powerful tool. It's not a magical solution. The opportunity is massive and growing daily, even though banks are constantly changing the regulations. So you want to get in now, right? With the right mentor and blueprint, results can come fast, right? So just understand that entrepreneurs who succeed in 2025 and beyond, they won't be the ones with the best AI tools. They're going to be the ones who combine AI with proven strategies. Your funding business, your funding agency awaits. The question is, will you be the one to build it? So you can grab the free guide below. If you're just an action taker, you're just ready to get straight to it to see if you qualify for the one-on-one program. I'll leave a link below for there too. But I encourage y'all grab the free guide and take action in there and see like this shit is real. So yeah, with that being said, y'all have a blessed one.